Given that 6 permutation r is equal to 6, we now want to find the value of 6 permutation r plus 1. Before you can find the value of 6 permutation r plus 1, you need to find the value of what? R. And remember that n permutation r is equal to n factorial over n minus r factorial. N factorial over the difference between n and r factorial. So when you have 6 permutation r, it is equal to 6 factorial over 6 minus r all factorial. And we are told that it is equal to what? 6, right? Is equal to 6. So now what do? You can find the value of 6 factorial. And what is 6 factorial? 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. You can equally cross multiply if you like. You will have 6 multiplied by 6 minus r all factorial is equal to 6 factorial, isn't it? Now, we can divide both sides by 6. Do you know that this is the same thing as 6 into 6 minus r all factorial equal to 6 times 5 factorial? You know, because 6 factorial means 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 and so on. So if you want to stop at 5, you can just call it 6 times 5 factorial, because this factorial means that you can continue the multiplication. So that this 6 can cancel this 6. We now have 6 minus r all factorial equal to 5 what? Factorial, isn't it? Now, factorial can cancel factorial. We'll have 6 minus r is equal to what? 5. Solving this, we have that minus r is 5 minus 6, meaning that minus r is equal to minus 1. Therefore, r is equal to 1. That's the value of r. Then we can now put it here. 6 permutation r plus 1 is the same thing as 6 permutation 2, because r is 1. 1 plus 1 is now 2, right? So we now need to evaluate 6 permutation 2. And the 6 permutation 2 is the same thing as 6 factorial over 6 minus 2 what? Factorial, isn't it? So from here, we have 6 factorial over 4 factorial when you subtract. This is the same as 6 times 5 times 4 factorial over 4 factorial, because the 4 factorial here continues to go down to 1. But since you have 4 factorial in the denominator, why bother yourself? You can simply do what? Cancel out. Remaining 6 multiplied by 5. And 6 times 5 is what? 30. So the value of this will give you 30. Bye.